Hey YouTube, what's up? Some of you may be wondering where I've been. You may also have noticed that I'm back in my original surroundings. And therein lies the answer. I was living at my girlfriend's the entire summer because the rent was like a quarter of the price that it was here, and it was just impossible to make videos while I was there. I am not kidding you, it was impossible to make videos. They have the most echoey house, and the only place you can go anywhere without constantly hearing every sound that everybody makes is in my girlfriend's bedroom, where the lighting is absolutely terrible. So my only options were to make videos in horribly lit areas where I look like some sort of goblin, or constantly have people walking and talking in the background. That, and I was running out of topics, and I started a new blog, and I was working, and God, you can't make videos under those conditions. You just can't. But I'm back, I'm ready to make videos, and I thought, why not start it off with my very first vlog? I kind of wonder why I haven't ever tried to make a vlog before, but I guess it's because my life is just pretty boring. And I'm pretty boring. So that would make a pretty boring vlog. But heck, I'm gonna do it anyway. See, I've already run out of things to say. I've been talking to you for like 3 minutes and I've already run out of things to say. I had something in my head and I lost it. I've created a new channel for my vlogs, Clutch Vloggergy. See? You see what I did there? No? Okay. Look, Clutch Vloggergy. Vloggergy. See? You see? I'm doing things with my hands and there's not actually a word here until I edit it. See? No? Neither do I. Shameless plug, go check out my blog, spewingsurface.wordpress.com. You're welcome. And who knows, maybe this entire thing will help wrap my head around a few things, may even help me with my course. I'm doing an autobiography course. I'm taking a course where I have to write about this incredibly uneventful life of mine. And I don't really know what I'm going to write about. I think I might just write about like playing basketball or something like that. Anything that I don't know, anything that is remotely interesting. I might try one of those sort of sports underdog stories that have been done so many times. But I've already picked this up about people who are writing stuff for our workshops, and I'm not writing anything right now because I want to get my head around this issue that so many people fall for. If you are writing an autobiography, you immediately have a vested interest in your life because it's your life. Everything that you write about is going to be interesting to you. But it's probably not going to be interesting to anybody else unless the event itself is interesting. A lot of people have a lot of trouble distinguishing between what's interesting to them because it's theirs and what is genuinely just interesting. The whole point of a first lecture was to get across to us, I don't want to know about your childhood, I don't want to know how you grew up or anything, unless it's got a specific point to the story. I don't want to know about it. And yet I looked at the writing that people have put up for the first workshop, and it's all, I was brought up poor, my childhood was like this, my relationship to my parents is like that, blah blah blah. It's as if the entire message of the first workshop, just right over people's heads. Truth be told, if you grew up in a poor household, so did millions of people. What distinguishes your life from everybody else's? Being poor is not a good autobiography. Telling me that you're poor is useful if it's, say, something like The Pursuit of Happiness. You know, one of those sort of underdog, really down in the dumps, big success stories. I don't care if you're poor if the most you've done of that is go to university and take an average degree and get an average grade. Tell me something that's interesting, something about your life that I would care about if I didn't know you. Tell me that, and you've got a good autobiography. So I've been working over the summer. I've been stacking shelves at Wilkinson's. Wilkinson's is a hardware store. So saying that is a classy place is like calling McDonald's an actual restaurant. I know technically it's true, and technically Wilkinson's does some decent stuff at decent prices, but come on. Luckily, I have the night shift. I don't have to deal with the general public other than 1 to 2 hours a week on Saturdays. You will legitimately have people come up to you in the store and say to you, "You know that thing off the TV? Where can I find it?" Because you know exactly what that means. Last week, I legitimately had somebody come up to me and say, "Do you have any of those for sale?" So, like a good employee, I said, "Yes, we do. How many would you like?" "Yes." I just gave him one. But the one thing people always ask me when I tell them I'm working at Wilkinson's is, are there any hot girls there? Truthfully, it's kind of physically impossible to look hot in a Wilkinson's uniform. But I will be honest, there was one girl there who, she's left now, but there was one girl there who was unanimously agreed to be hot. I'm just saying, I would. Nah, I'm just kidding. That would be rape, audience. Rape is wrong. Did you not learn that? What I mean is, if it was attractive, I would. But I have to settle for cheating in my head. Head slut. I knew a guy once whose girlfriend dumped him because he admitted that he thought about other girls in his head. Head slut. It was pretty funny because when he apologized to her saying like, it will never happen again, she told him that she could not go out with him because he could not trust his mental chastity. Head slut. Let's be honest, what guy from the age of like 13 up is not a complete and utter mental whore? If you're from the ages of 12 and up and do not classify yourself as a mental whore, please leave a comment or video response. And that's it. That's my very first whatever the hell this is. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Clutch out.